May everybody come buy ticket to Kaduna Yao.
As part of security measures in place to ensure a secure resumption of the Abuja-Kaduna train route, the federal government has directed that the use of the National Identity Number, NIN, is now compulsory for passenger profiling when boarding the Abuja-Kaduna train service. All intending train passengers are to note the new ticketing guidelines. For online ticket purchases, existing profile owners are required to update their profiles with their NIN. Failure to update will reflect the profile as unverified. The intending passenger will not be able to purchase a ticket. All new profile registration will now require passengers to include their NIN. Third-party ticket purchase for an adult passenger will also require that NIN be provided, while purchasing is limited to a maximum of 2 people per trip. All tickets for minor passengers must be bought by an adult. Where the minor has no NIN, the minor passenger's ticket will reflect the NIN of the adult making the purchase. However, only the minor passenger's name will reflect on the ticket and will be verified during the ID check process. For walk-in ticket purchases at the train station, first-time passengers are required to provide their phone.
There is more, Jare. It's just like I'm just going to keep you there laughing. That's the security measure. Very, very. You are mad. Mad, maddesty. If you don't have a clue, I'll tell you why you are mad. The terrorists are in government in Nigeria. They are making deals with the real armed terrorists that are kidnapping and killing you. I mean, the one that their mission is to either kill you or kidnap you. So what else is the mission of the terrorist? And these terrorists, they have peace and agreement with the ones, the Babariga terrorists that are taking your profile, give your profile this or that. They said it's for security measure. And just like I showed to you just earlier, they know the location of all the terrorists along your route. They know where they will attack you and they will take you and nobody will see you. Nobody say nobody will see you because nobody will look for you. They do know. The victims of Abuja-Kaduna Rail on the 28th of March 2022, they are victims of a higher powered negotiation up there, which later came to light. Did you not know about that? We didn't know that the Abuja-Kaduna attack, rail attack, we didn't know that it has a connection with all the locked up Boko Haram commanders in Kuje. We didn't know at the time. We didn't know that the deal that made the Boko Haram to kidnap over 167 people on the 28th of March in Nigeria, we didn't know that that deal also involved a coordinated state-backed attack on the Abuja or Nigeria medium security prison, Kuje. Because when you look at the process, eventually, we realize that we have been played well. I haven't been played well. Anyway, we realize that they use the lives of the people like playing the gamble. People died, some disabled, some wretched, like they've wrecked some family financially in the last 8 months before they released their last victims. We didn't know that this deal required that Nigeria was going to use Nigerian Army or Nigeria Air Force jets to carry the wife of one of the Boko Haram leaders inside Kuje prison, or as part of the demand to free the Abuja-Kaduna train passengers. They told this Gabi Shehu told me, and I told you. Okay, it didn't tell me directly. Gabi Shehu said they have given the terrorists all they asked for to release the Abuja-Kaduna victims. And he said There is even there's a pregnant wife of one of the Boko Haram leaders inside Kuje. In their demand, they demanded that Nigeria must provide medical facilities or medical services for that woman, the wife of one of the Boko Haram leaders inside Kuje. She must be provided the best medical service. And when she delivers a baby, they must move her in that same well-safe and to go and meet her husband. Now, listen to this. This was after they broke into Kuje prison and they broke the husband out of the Kuje prison. All this happened 8 months, coordinated at the highest level. So asking you to go and get NIN, go and put your this or that for security reason. You dey mad? When the terrorists grab you, it's like you being led into your slaughterhouse. Who would be comfortable in, imagine me being in a train, inside the train going to London, and this is my life. And I will be like, hey, my life is safe, but na helicopter they guide us go London. Shogun la yeni. And talking about the failures of Buhari. So this is what we see from here when we look at what they are doing in Nigeria. A laughing stock is what they have made Nigeria, and fair enough, majority of the clowns and then I don't want to say brainwashed. I mean, they are all complicit anyway. Talking about their on-ground vuvuzelas or grassroots vuvuzelas, hungry, poor, battered, beaten, traumatized, bullied, brutalized, and all those things you can think of done to them, frustrated that they can't get out of it. So they continue to pop them up and say, our leader, Rome was not, they are doing. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? No, it is not what it is, because this is the life they have built for you. A life that makes you say, accept it. This is your reality now. And somebody like Aisha is concerned that somebody is not happy how she's looking. You know what I mean? There are other things that just that still pops up when they look at her. They say, this one I never shop, and this one I don't shop. So if you are angry, that people are angry with Buhari, just review your role in all of this. They won't go away. They will be there. Because for everything Buhari and his terrorist government, everything they have done, ladies and gentlemen, they have victims of all those decisions. And if the look is something that worries Aisha, somebody should tell her it's something more serious. And it's because it is Nigeria. And as she is visiting now from that Dubai, she probably didn't understand the frustration that well. And she's going to see more of that, trolling, abuses, and the rest of that. Because no matter what they say about her, ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me. Just for a quick one, you're going to agree with me that it is never going to be close, not even anywhere close to what Nigerians did to this woman again. Just to reflect.
Shay, help us, help us. There is God, there is God, 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 God. God should descend, today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today. My sisters, if your child lost, will you stay and keep quiet? Will you people stay and keep quiet? The president now is calling you, come, I want to help you. You don't want to appear. Will you agree? No. Now the first lady is calling you, come, I want to help you. Come to find your child, your missing child. Will you keep quiet? No. Child, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The bloods we are sharing, there is God, oh. 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 It's okay. There is God.
It's okay. You all keep laughing. Every time you look at her, you laugh. But it's just to tell you that as you are asking for something in the name of Nigeria, be very careful of what you are asking for. After laughing at Peshe, Madam P or Mama P, for 5 years, you laughed, you mocked, you made jokes, you did a lot. Now, for the past 7 years, you have a deceitful, greedy, selfish, and self-centered Aisha, as all our record will show to you. Yeah, she's got some pet projects. We are helping some women. Ask them how much they were making on each head of those, on each head of a woman, on each woman that they put through their bogus government project that they call the First Lady project. How much is put on each woman, and how much of that actually got to them? Like, so the one you are going to get next, Walai Talai, Togun bá ń jẹ́ tọlọ́run. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Walai Talai, tí Ògùn bá ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run. If he be Remi Werepe, you will come see another one. You know, we've told you that before. When they say change, and they say next devil, in my life, all my life, when I don't touch a video game, for example, if you finish one level, and they say next level, the more the level, the harder it becomes. So if Buhari gave you change to next devil, and they have shaken many of you to your foundation. If you ask this one, they will say, Baba, na grace of God, will they take leave? I say, it be like saying that the only thing where they are available right now be that in Nigeria, or grace of God. Because nobody will tell you how they survive. But you can see the stress, you can see the frustration, you can see the pressure on everyone's face. When you ask how far, I say, see, my brother, in this country, now only grace of God if you take survive. I say, well, not the other arm. Because some people don't get the grace. So if you see some people, you go pity them beyond anything. Are you with me? So now they are bringing you renewed hope, which is going to be like a stage 3. Wallahi, you will now see the Remi Werepe. You know Remi? Sure, you know Remi very well. Remi Werepe will now be a new version, a different one of Aisha Buhari. Shele stupid. You will get what you deserve. Continue to launch them on, continue to push them on and say, what do you want us to do? What do you stop insulting our leaders. Amy, insulting your leaders or insulting the crooked criminals you call leaders. That's what I'm doing. Not your leader. They are not leaders. They are crooked criminals garbed in the loin of something that looks like they are lead. They are not. That's not how leadership is. So be very, very careful for what you wish for. That is what will take me to Oshun, where our man, Ajogba Trophy, Ade Dancer. He was sworn in today as the governor of Osun State. For the first time in a long time, after 12 years, normalcy, him to me, part of waiting first bring confusion to Osun. Number one was when Aregbe Mugbo. I was somewhere in Ekpe Garage. Yeah, Ekpe Garage in Ijebu when the breaking news, court declared Aregbe Mugbo the winner. Oyinlola to vacate governor's house. Aregbe Mugbo on his way to Oshogbo to be sworn in. Oma the dance. I said, wow, that's democracy. Because me have no like PDP. I said, that's democracy. Yes. Progressive. Like something where, you know me, I just like underdog. I don't know why. I just like underdog to sort of stomp or tramp the big Ben. You know what I mean? I like that. So back then when I was in Nigeria, they do GNLD. Sure, you know GNLD. That's a supplement, a food supplement product. I was dealing with my customers, you know, all these drivers, traders, all of them, too much wahala, too much pressure. So after checking their BP, checking everything, I give them some recommend. I recommend or prescribe some of these supplements for them. So I was busy doing that, making my money and all of that. The breaking news, they say Aregbe Mugbo declared. And so the world of Osun turned upside down. They brought in, first he came in with Awolowo Bobo. People love that. Yeah, he's going to be, you know, like this. Suddenly they said, no, be Osun State again, then be state of Osun. Aregbe, waiting be all this now. Then they started dressing like, you know, all this, wearing the primary school uniform and the rest of that, like, you know. Then before you know it, they started what they called Ono Baba Ono. Ile Baba Ile, school Baba school. Hospital Baba hospital. Everything is Baba, 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 this, Baba, that. Meanwhile, Osun was entering a new era completely. The era of half salary or no salary at all. The era of adjusting to the new poverty scheme that they are trying to. Osun people, where they watch me today, they are used to it too. They love Aregbe to some extent too. He's rugged, he could face anybody. Aregbe is this or that. But when he was sharing the poverty with them, he was using Allah. Mufi Allah. Allah. See, Shari, Anabi Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah. He was stealing them. He was looting them. He was dipping them in the generational poverty that God knows. How are you going to be out of that today? And I mean, it got to a point, Osun State became bankrupt. Go and read about it. Aregbe Mugbo bankrupted Osun. To the point that when people are cashing, when they are collecting their allocation every month, Osun people know they expect anything. What thing that they expect when they have used all their allocation to pay debts. It's true story. So the confusion shall lasted. As you go see Osun, they say, no. Some people are collecting full salary. It's because PDP looted our state. PDP destroyed our state. And Aregbe is trying to make sure everything work out fine for us. So some people, level 10, they are collecting half. Level, I say, last, all that money ended in his pocket. But guess what? It could probably have been on the run, number one, if APC, Egbekegbe, if they never gained the center in 2015. That is something that now made Aregbe Mugbo Baba Kabiru a godfather in Osun. Now so they go there, now them first start all this work. Aregbe Mugbo will print jersey, different jersey for different civil servants in Osun. They will give them a kete. They will start marching them on the street to go and show solidarity to Aregbe Mugbo. They said, oh yes, oh food, oh job, oh boss, oh school, oh this, oh that. All of them bobo that disappeared immediately it vamoosed from the space. Why am I telling you this? In my book, in this their fraudulent demonstration of grace that started 23 years ago, Oshun people, like many other parts of Yoruba land, they have never been lucky. Now Oshun is counted among one of the poorest states in Nigeria, a supposedly rich state, a rich people with rich culture and rich in everything, except making choice of being part of Nigeria, which they didn't make. Aregbemugo she Tifnumbu's cousin took over. Oletola. Now, Oletola is considered. When Aregbemugo was doing all his LGBT, Oletola was, I think he's a chief of staff. I've been a secretary to the state government, whatever. It was part of the government. His job was to monitor him. His cousin to Tifnumbu. Igbin Iragbiji. That was where the Igbin Iragbiji came from. Oletola, cousin to Tifnumbu. They are Igbins of Iragbiji. Aregbemugo told us. They muddled everything, bankrupted the state, looted what they could loot. And when they are done with all of that, they put Oletola there. But guess what? Oletola is a little bit different. Because from record, Oletola grew up in Oshun. Aregbemugo grew up in Lagos, Alimosho, where he was a known refrigerator repairer before politics came in 1998, 1999, and good enough, he was one of the lucky ones to work with the Chicago returning drug baron or drug money launderer or the drug dealer's banker, Tifnumbu. So Oletola, when he came in, and he saw all the damages, he saw what they did, right? There's barely what he could do, but he did something. There is no record that he actually looted them blindly. In fact, there is a record where now Oshun is collecting their allocation. They've been collecting their allocation. Oletola has been paying back the debt left by Aregbemugo. Aregbemugo is not happy. They cut the long story short. Today, the people of Oshun, they welcome Ajogba Trophy, Ade Dancer. We have Ade Pointer of Lagos. That one is a Sanwo-Iku. We now have Ajogba Trophy, Ade Dancer, or put it this way, Governor Adeleke or Jackson, Governor Adeleke Jackson of Oshun. And the first thing they did is to say, Ewa, Aregbemugo don't turn our head like mad for this past year. First thing first, there's something like state of Oshun. Now Oshun state, period. His announcement. I can't wait when he will begin to give us all these different. You are electing clowns, and you are complaining of a circus. Expect a great circus show. And on my Egun's Diary Politico, I can always put them all together so that you can see the picture of the future that they're asking you to be ready to feature in, even though you have no choice in how it's going to happen. Governor Ade Dancer of Oshun. Sorry, guys, don't take it personal, okay? I like him. I like Dancer. I like people who feel happy and the rest of that. The joke is on you. When you begin to complain that he's not doing what he said he's going to do, then the joke is on you. Excellency, welcome in Governor Ade Jackson. Somebody said, we know here waiting they talk, Jerry. Everything just they do. I was like, even if you hear waiting they talk, you go remember after 2 weeks or after 1 month, you go remember. Majority of everybody where they there right now, they just want to know what you asked for them after the whole show. Those who are looking to get appointment, those who are looking to get content, those they have told that they will give job to, and the rest of them. Everybody just did there like say formality la sunny. Here you get. I have witnessed a change of government in my own state, like 2-3 times before I left Nigeria, and being a vocal person as well. So I participated in some of them, not directly, but indirectly, because it affects my own organization in a way. And I can tell you this, it's absolute nonsense. When the new people take power, you will realize that the majority of them, they have been waiting for their chance. They will besiege their local government secretariat. They want to be chairman. They want to be this. They want to be that. They will be telling them. It's like, because those who are occupying those places now, they are going to leave. So you see all these ones where they shout, they scream, they say, what's it concerned with? Give us appointment, Jare. We'll go shop. Time down they go. Do you understand that now? So that's exactly what is going on there. But for me, I'm going to say congratulations to you, Oshun people. Whether now waiting you want or not, now waiting you get be that now. And at the end of the day, it won't be long before you realize that next time you have to be very, very careful for what you wish for. Like I said, all of them are working for one Nigeria. So do we really have any pity for them at all, other than the people believing them? Well, that's up to those. That's up to you. So I'm going to go make myself. I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea. And that's where I'm going to draw my own curtains. I'm thinking I should take calls since we have a little bit of time, and then we can call it a night after that. Okay. So if you're watching me right now on Facebook, on YouTube, you can take a moment and still like this broadcast. And if this is your first time, you can possibly subscribe if you want to. Okay, or however you want. But don't go anywhere. I have a message here for the rogues, the patriotic Nigerians abroad who have, they said I should always leave this message for you in case if you think that people are indeed still stupid to listen to some of you who are living safely outside Nigeria, but continue to encourage these relics to keep gambling with the future of others right there, okay? So I'll leave this with you, and when I get back, I'll start taking calls. Don't go anywhere.
When I know waiting they annoy me pass for this election matter, those of you now where be say una there abroad. Una there abroad now come up for this country because una they find good life for una self and una children. I make una run comot because this country is not good, you not let una stay. Now I make una run comot. But you can't come out now there abroad. They from there they campaign for PDP and APC. We kill this country. We make this country day like this. So we not make you feel stay. You still they campaign for them. Now Google kill you. Now Ogun, there is no two ways about it. Ogun go do collaboration with Thunder, fire you. The way you take go empty-handed, now that empty-handed, now you take come back. You they enjoy the good things of life, oh. You see, government provide good road for them. Security you get. What anything way that you they pay for, you they receive and they receive light, good road, good social amenities. But you they say make we see the vote for this PDP and APC for here where you live, where you because of our wrong. It not go better for you. Anything where you lay your hand upon for that side, it not go move forward. Not because now karma. Now wait till you bring upon yourself. Now they receive so. Because I can you imagine how this country don't die rich. The thing can't pay you. You can't run. You don't even consider people where it still run no way not female can reach there. All of them back for Libya road. Today now that they kidnap who they kidnap. They send videos to their loved ones for yeah. May that they bring out some money, else they'll buy their pikin. You can't see get mad because you don't cross, you don't dare obodo ibo. Anyhow we work out for you, you not concern you again. You still the campaign, you still you get mad on your useless phone. On your useless one, we go put you for trouble. Say you dey campaign for all these old men wey kill this country. E no go better for you. Anything where you lay your hand upon for good, e no go prosper. You will never see light in your life. The way you say they pray for darkness for this country, light go run from you. Every good things of life go run for you. You go run
and listening to us. Nigeria, APC from top to bottom. Top to bottom.
Hello there.
Hello, Mayogun. Yeah.
Kala. Alhamdulillah, Kala.
Yawa. You know this top to bottom way this we talk.
Yeah.
You know say Tinubu says talk that top to bottom.
In Lagos yesterday now.
In talk that top to bottom.
Now next devil that they go so.
Extra devil.
extra devil.
Extra devil.
And I said something about Remi Werekwe. You've had Peshe, you've had Aisha. I mean, you have Aisha. Imagine what Remi Werekwe will have to talk for them.
Ishebo Buhari. Ishebo Buhari. Don't be Aisha. Ishebo Buhari.
Ishebo Buhari. Okay then. That's a new one. Oh.
You see, my
brother.
I don't understand our people. This girl will just cut finish, but
yeah.
You know, see, yesterday I've been day one birthday like that. So as I did that birthday now, you know, a normal, we and the guy where they tell you about now, after you say come, country, yeah. So as you come there in wife's birthday, we just did Bubu Akowa. So you know, politics just can't enter. So one person, we can't get to meet other people, you know, friends, friends of friends, you understand, like that.
Yep.
So one person can't see the way I talk. You can't ask me, who are you supporting now? Money me? How? Look, I am not supporting anybody. And she said, no, you have to support. I say, no, look, let me explain something to you.
Mm-hmm.
You say I have to support someone, then you don't get it. And I will tell you one thing. Me supporting a candidate from here in Nigeria when I know I'm not going to vote.
Yes.
And I know the truth that voting in Nigeria is a fraud.
Yes.
You know it. I know it. But we might be hypocritical about it. We might be neglecting it. We might be pushing it away. We might be buying our way around it just to make us feel good. I woke up to reality. I don't want to support anybody because I know it doesn't work.
After knowing what I know, then I'll be
after knowing what I know,
yeah,
and trying to support someone
and be supporting somebody from here. It's absolute bullshit. Mm-hmm.
I am enjoying good life. I am enjoying everything that someone is supposed to enjoy, no matter how rich or poor you are. Normal. Feeding shouldn't be a problem. Getting money to do whatever you want to do in life shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't.
But in Nigeria, they make it look like it is luck if you are rich, or it is luck if you are able to feed.
And it is why do you that you are poor. So if God has mercy on you, then you will stop being poor, which is not true.
So why do you want me to support anybody? The bad idiots, the OB people they there, Tinubu people they there. Now only Atiku. See, I'm not a supporter of Atikuluta. They laugh. I say I'm not a supporter of those bad idiots. Then they there, my friend they there, I'm not a supporter of bad idiots. One can say, I money, I'm not a supporter of idiots. Even we were once, you are not rescuing anything. Will follow Makati. But you have to be in one place. Money. Okay, when I want here, even if I want to support somebody, say I want support too. I will support someone that you know is not even popular. To you, is not popular, but is doing the job. Sure, that is the only person I will support. Apart from that, I am a supporter of my own race as a Yoruba.
Everybody just going away.
Put their separate ways. You guys, all of you here, you have lived in the south, you have lived in the west. Me, I am a Yoruba. I was born in the north. I grew up in the north. I know every single thing in the north that you don't have any idea of. You understand? So there is no way that you want me to support things like that. Never, never, never. It's never going to work.
Here you go.
So trying to tell me that I need to support someone, no. No, it's like I am an hypocrite. I'm an hypocrite. Mugu, mugu, which is wrong. And for Aisha Buhari, they were all of them were looking, because some people some that I just met yesterday there, they were looking like, where this one? Who be this one again? Most
so
of
they were
them
surprised that there is somebody who actually knows all of these characters and is bold enough to say, none of them appeal to me, because even if they pretend they have good intention, I know better than some of you here because I know the system that they are speaking from. None of them can do anything for you until that system goes. That system has to go first before anything else can happen. Well, if that doesn't make any sense to them, then you are going to be you're going to be the somebody who is a different person in the room.
Yeah. But Mayegun, as I was looking at them each, wallahi, I can see that they felt it. What I said there, they felt it. You know, just some things that you talk about, I pinpoint one or two things, some kind of strong point, and gave them, and they were all like, you know what? I want you guys to go on my maybe you can take your time and go on my Diary Political.
Just go and listen for some,
guys. Just go and listen.
Random talk. Just go there.
Even if it's insulting your favorite, don't listen to his insult. Just listen to what he has to say. Listen. It takes time. Like it takes hours, but that hours that you're going to spend, you will. There are some of these broadcasts that you're going to listen to, and you will be like, man, this is the best place I would ever be. You will come back later. You will thank me later. I might not be able to tell you
right?
more.
For the sake of our listeners, the reason why I do that is just to say, and I keep saying that all the time. I said, listen, there's nothing I say on Mayegun's Diary Political that people don't know. What I do differently is that I kind of link all the stories together, and then I want to start thinking beyond they are just news, like regular. And you begin to see how much of those things even affect you, whether you are in Nigeria or you are not. Now that can get you thinking. Trust me, even if you don't like me, if you take a listen to
Mayegun,
like,
and there is something. You see, all what you said, it's not as if I, as a person, I can tell people a lot. I can tell them this, tell them that, put it together just the way you put it. But you know, sometimes if you are speaking to people that probably you often meet, you often see, they might not want to take you serious. You understand? But if they hear it from another person, from another place, you can,
that can hit differently, yeah?
Yes. But
you know one thing that I have noticed, people who listen to Mayegun, wherever they are all over the world, whenever they are talking, listen to this. So you probably will confirm that to some extent. So people who actually listen to Mayegun, using the talking point of what they heard here in their own word, right? All over the world, most of them have come back to say, I was talking somewhere and somebody just said, sorry, why are you talking like you have been listening to that boy called Mayegun? Do you know Mayegun? And they'll be like, yes, I listened to him. Like, it's not hard to tell because people who listen to Mayegun, they don't get angry. They raise points that are so insulting to other people in a way. And they are not hard to see or notice in every gathering. They'll say,
there's no reason for you to be angry just because you're trying to
just
tell
keep dropping
people.
The point. Keep dropping them.
But the people that are trying to prove something that is wrong to make it look like it's right, they will be enraged, like they will be angry whenever you bring a point up.
They become defensive. And when they become defensive, right? When they become defensive, they become incoherent. In most cases, they take it personal. At some point, they will turn it and take it personal because they have nothing to say.
Of course, but you see, the people that were there for real, like they just listened. Like they just calmed down, they were listening because it's normal. You can just listen. because I knew where I came from. I knew the angle I came into. So they just had to calm down and just listen. And, you know, everything was going smooth. But I just said, go and listen to my probably you will get it. You know, and then Aisha Buhari,
yes,
when I went on Twitter, I seen that boy and I see the post and I went on the same post and me go on retweet. I said something. I said, until you people from the north begin to speak up,
yes,
well,
speak
what
your
you
mind.
just did is just the tip of from the iceberg. You will continue speak until you continue speaking up and continue to face such a thing before you understand that.
But Ahmed,
you guys have been
Ahmed, I'm glad you mentioned that too. But let's be sincere. Northern Nigeria have always been outspoken. Remember Jonathan, until Buhari came,
Yeah.
and suddenly, like, I don't know, everything just say, even when, you know, they are killing Northerners more now than they were under Jonathan. Yeah? But you're like,
Mayegun, the kind of
it's
their
shocking.
outspoken is hypocritical and they are just biased. If you are not a Muslim, if you are not an Hausa person, they will speak against you.
Right.
What I said there was, until you begin to speak against the criminals that you have, forget it. You will not get anywhere. These are the people that are doing until you begin to speak against them and begin to face what this guy is facing before you understand the wrath they have brought to you.
Ahmed.
What they did to this guy, they will do a lot if you don't keep on speaking. They will continue, they will intimidate you and they will put you to silence. Keep on speaking. We did. Keep on speaking. Maegun, make I leave and make somebody else.
Thank you, Ahmed. Make I take another one. Just yeah, nice one, Baba. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello, Brahma. Good evening.
Babo, how far?
Yes, sir. Last time well, it's about the family.
Well, I do well. We thank God though. About everybody,
yes. Yes, everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing great. Morning contribute to this.
Oh yeah, now about Adasi. Yeah.
Everything, go program is a man every single time. I always watch everything.
God bless.
And you know, it's a Sheleni, but it's Aisha Buhari. You know, it's very unfortunate.
It is
when group of citizens of a country don't even understand the duty of a first lady. You know, if a first lady just disappears for months, years, and out of nowhere she just reappears. You know, after reappearing, she looks like more good and more better, no question, no anything. You know, and you're making comments. If you know, first lady spending exactly. First lady is spending the money of the masses, and they got the person arrested. You know, and that is exactly how you know when a country is a dictatorial country and a failed state.
Yes.
Nothing more, nothing less. Nigeria is ruled by military. In Agbada, that's just what it is. Because in a democratic state, there should be nobody should get arrested.
Slap Macron a few days ago.
For
that
just,
person will slap
for just
Macron,
making a comment.
Probably will be in jail for maybe 2 years or 3 years, but they're not going to treat him like he's not human being.
Exactly. And to even make the issues even worse, right? Regular Nigerian, when you have a conversation with them, they will be using United States of America as an example. Me, I live in the United States of I lived in the United States of America.
Yes.
Every single first lady that I've known since when I've been in this country since 2010, I know what type of job that all of them have. All of them have their own personal job. And on the other side, they are doing their first lady's duty. Our current president, Joe Biden, his wife, she has been a teacher for God knows when. Until today, as the first lady of the country, she's still a teacher.
Yes, she is.
Everybody knows her job. She's still teaching. She's still teaching as a first lady. And apart from that, if she's doing her international duties, she traveled to all the military bases all around the world to kind of like give the soldiers like morale.
Exactly. The job.
Ginger them up, have like dinner with them, you know, have a conversation with people, go to like different countries, you know, discuss about education.
In Nigeria, Baba, in Nigeria, Nigerian first ladies, whether not state or whether not federal, they call something pet project. They will say helping children, helping women. You know why? So that they can get their own annual budget like everybody else. There's the Office of the First Lady, 200 billion naira for our pet project.
Exactly.
Sure you get. But
Exactly.
I mean, Baba, come on. That there.
But Amaegu,
Yeah.
do you know the annoying part? I have a question. Anyone in Nigeria that is listening to your program tonight and they are still on live, they need to listen to this. When is the last time the First Lady of Nigeria visits whatever IDP camp that they are calling in Nigeria? Asylum camp. When is the last time? When is the last time a First Lady visited asylum camp in Nigeria? Because there is no IDP. It's asylum camp.
Refugee camp.
When is the last time? Refugee camp and asylum camp. Maybe they combine with asylum.
Exactly.
Asylum.
People running from somewhere to somewhere, or people running from war to safety. You are right, Baba.
Exactly. Somebody running from Borno to Ogun State. Is that not seeking asylum in Ogun State?
Seeking asylum. Yes.
You know, when is the last time a First Lady visited any concentration camp or asylum camp? When is the last time? But Nigerians will not open their head to think. And again, to even round my conversation up before I drop my conversation for somebody else, I want my obedient brothers and sisters, that they don't open their ears to listen. Me, I don't support any presidential candidate. Even the only presidential candidate that is even having a conversation that makes sense along a democratic line right now, which is Omoyele Sowore. I'm not supporting him either. But you know, it's making some sense.
But we know the system is rigged. It's a waste of time.
I understand.
Participating, Baba.
You see that?
Baba, you know, participating is validating it. You can't participate and then turn around and say it's corrupt, it's bad. Don't participate at all.
Exactly.
Then go tackle it.
Exactly. There's no
participating.
Yes, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That
help me.
Even though Omoyele Sowore has a good idea.
Yes.
You see that system called Nigeria system.
Yes.
Omoyele Sowore cannot beat that Nigeria system.
No.
It's impossible.
No.
So the more you try to conduct election, you are feeding that Nigeria system to grow more wings.
Sure you get.
The only solution is to destroy that Nigeria system. And if you destroy that Nigerian system, the only result that will come out after destroying that Nigerian system is a disintegration of that system. Disintegration of everything called Nigeria.
Will give meaning to democratic, democratic experience, so to say. To me,
exactly.
Once that system collapse from the rebels,
everybody will have a headway. Exactly.
Tell them.
Yes. And again, today, right? I was listening to channel television this afternoon, right? And they were talking about political, like INEC places, like INEC offices getting burned down, blah 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 blah. So I made a comment under the thing. I said, fellow obedient, make sure all of you get your sneakers and your backpack ready. Because when the Nigeria system rigged the election against obedience, or against Obi, I want to make sure all of you come outside. We don't sit down inside the house, because when we are telling you support Biafra, you say no. Support Yoruba Nation, you say no. It's only obedience. So when the Nigeria system rigged that election against Obi, all of you better come outside. They say, oh, shut up your mouth. All of them are abusing me. Shut up your mouth. What are you talking about? What is it? We are the one that we are going to vote. The youth are more. We need the youth. I think election got to read. You guys did not vote yet. Got to read election. You guys did not vote. You guys did not vote yet. An election is already rigged. And I was telling them, I said, all those INEC offices that they are getting burned down, do you think it's the citizens that are burning the office down?
Coincidence now, or na electric fire, and the rest of
they do not understand.
Baba, they have 36.
A whole minute. But
I'm
the day that I know that Nigeria is completely done for.
Yeah.
It is the day that Ministry of Finance got burned down, and there is no investigation. No investigation.
Baba, make I tell you one. You know they have 37 state commissioners. Well, 36 state INEC commissioners, and one Federal Capital Territory, commissioner. Abi, making 37. Out of that 37, 17 of them are card-carrying members of APC, Egbekegbe, and they have positioned them where they needed them to do the job across Nigeria. People are getting ready to, they are getting PVC, Abi.
Yes.
Did they abuse you now? Did they abuse you now, Abi? Don't worry.
One thing I want to tell our elders is that even though if they think like with the youth, right, maybe they are following Nigeria politics, it's a lie. There is a lot of us that we are just youth. Me right now that I'm talking to you, I'm just 32 years old of age. And I've known a lot of things about Nigeria. How did I know? Listening to people like you, listening to people like Simon Ekpa, listening to people like Boda Koiki, listening to people like all these intellectuals that they are enlightening people, and also listening to people like, you know, Omo Elisho were here and there, because there are some secrets that he always leaks. He always says some things that is
everywhere. Exactly.
Like there's so much around. So I pick I pick all the necessary information that I know how to pick, that I want to pick. But anytime somebody is talking about the unity of Nigeria, there's nothing like unity of Nigeria. There is nothing like unity of Nigeria. So all those little information, I get all those little, and I do research on it because
unity is not just a word. Unity is not just a word. You don't just say it. There are things you have to do that will bring unity. They are not doing that. So it's a lie. Anybody answer unity nonsense, it's just pure lie.
Exactly. There is nothing like unity. And this is not about hate. No. I don't hate any ethnic group that comes out of that construction. I do not hate any. I love everybody because we are all human. And what they call religion is love. If you are religious, you have to love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes.
That is how it is in the Bible and in the Quran. And also in Ojupa is love. You have to love each other. So I don't hate anybody. But when you do something that is affecting another innocent man, then we're going to have a problem. Even though it is a Yoruba man that is doing something that affects an Igbo man. That
is how it should be, okay? Now, if you as a Yoruba man who is a stakeholder, or supposedly a stakeholder in Nigeria, even though they don't respect any stakeholder anywhere, okay? Now, I am a Yoruba man, I'm supposed to be a stakeholder in that part of Nigeria, right? Now, when we talk about the things that have pushed people to the edge, that made many people to feel like, no, I don't want to be part of it anymore. And people are saying a lot of things about Nigeria today. If you look at them mostly, right? Yes, corruption is not new, okay? Abuse of power is not new. Impunity and the rest are not new, okay? But there is a particular tribe that there are particular tribe from a particular region, particular part of Nigeria that are associated with the Islamic terrorism called Boko Haram, that are associated with the Fulani terrorists. These are, we know them. Now, if we talk about
we know them.
You should not criminalize us or gaslight us.
All Fulanis are not terrorists.
All Fulanis
are not terrorists. But they are the bad egg among them, terrorizing the entire other ethnic group. That's the problem. But instead of the system, instead of that, the people holding power right now, that they come from the same lineage of those Fulani, instead of them correcting their own, they are not correcting their own. They are leaving their own to do a free for all.
And we are seeing that. And we are seeing that.
You know what I'm saying? That is
so how then do you explain to us? How do you then explain to us?
No, that's not the conversation. It's just like us now. Say I'm the president of Nigeria. God forbid, it will never happen. But say I'm the president of Nigeria and I'm a Yoruba man. So now I should now say like, okay, they should start killing people around it. It is not like that. Exactly. It is not like that. I need to, as a president of a Nigeria, God forbid, and I'm a Yoruba man, I'm going to tell all of them that, okay, all the military
deal with everybody
genuinely. Assemble on this location and flush all of them out. Every single one of them, and flush all of them out. Because you are not destroying the name just like that. You are destroying everything that forms that unity.
Eventually.
That is what you are destroying. And that is what this all this one Nigerian is. That is what they don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe their head is like coconut head. There is no water inside. You will tell them from January to December, they will still not understand. But I'm just trying to let everybody know that there are some of us that we are very, very hidden. We don't come outside, but we are learning from what everybody are doing. And we are just young. We are still young. And by the time it gets to that point, we will change narrative.
Yes.
So I just want to like Biafra nation, Yoruba nation, or the defense of the entire South. It is the paramount thing that we need to do right now. The defense of the South. It's not just Nigeria anymore. It is the defense of the South. Because
if we really want to keep our generations after
if
us
we
as
want,
well,
if we want to keep our identity, but if we want to keep our identity, we need to defend the South.
We have to.
We need to defend the South. That's the only solution right now. We need to defend the South. I want to defend the South.
Let me take another one, Baba. I like your passion.
Thank you very much, Baba.
You stay safe, Baba, and keep keep following. We'll get there. I have another caller on the line, again from the US, I believe, or somewhere else. Hello there.
Yeah, US. My Gundi General.
Baba, how are you, sir?
This is Windy City, Lonso.
Windy City. You really call? I think, sir, I think I have some once in a while where I kind of always push that your reactionary button, right? That you just can't look away, like this one tonight.
That was yesterday, because whatever you today, I'm not really interested in Buhari's wife.
Okay.
You see, because what do you expect? What do you expect? There's something we say in the US that if you wrestle with a pig, the pig will enjoy it, but you will come out all muddy. So let them swim with they already picked their pig since 7 years ago. Let them be swimming with it. I'm sorry. So, but yesterday,
yes, sir.
I just want to say a few things about yesterday.
Please.
First of all, you see the left hand of Kolu that you guys were talking about. He wasn't holding anything. That was the early set of Parkinson.
That's what I thought as well.
Right.
But when the idea of it could be, meanwhile, I realized that, I think it was just for the moment when we're having that chance, right? Because ordinarily, it doesn't have to hold the catheter, what do they call it, catheter or something.
It's called catheter.
Catheter, whatever. It doesn't have to hold it.
We have two bags.
Right.
We have two bags.
Right.
That's what, when he's out and about, we have something that is strapped to, they call it leg bag.
Right.
They strap it to. Then when he's in bed at night, they change it to night bag.
Okay.
So
a bigger one.
And you were right. Yeah, you were right. The guy that spoke about the Alzheimer, she was on point.
Right. So tell us about the early stage of Parkinson you noticed on the left hand.
That's part of, you see, when you say Alzheimer is just the heading. Right. Under Alzheimer's, you have that's where you have Parkinson, Lou Gehrig diseases. It depends on individual what they come out with.
Right.
Okay.
I'm following.
So as far as Kolu is concerned, is on early stage. Early stage of Alzheimer. You see, you'll be able to do what we call ADL, activities of daily living.
Activities of daily living. ADL.
Of daily living. Yeah, ADL. Okay.
And what does that mean?
Now, ADL means you'll be able to shower, dress himself,
right,
and eat,
right,
by himself.
Right.
Those are the activities of daily living. Things that me and you we do every day.
Like normally, yeah, okay. Like
go
to the bathroom.
That's what we call.
I'm feeling pressed. I want to use the toilet. You'll be able to feel that, to walk straight there and use that. Okay.
Yes. As far as going to the bathroom, he might have a weak bladder.
Yeah.
You see, when people see that he pee on himself, that's a muscle at the end of the rectum, and that's a muscle at the end of not the end of the main genital area. As we grow up,
right,
the muscle is the one that actually, when you pee, when you want to pee,
Yeah.
it relaxes, you pee, then it tightens back. If it's weak, that's when you cannot hold your urine.
Control.
So another thing that causes that is BPH.
And what is that?
That's when you have BPH is your prostate.
Yeah, the
Prostate.
Okay.
If a large prostate will squeeze the passage of the urine, and you cannot empty all your bladder, the content of your bladder. Okay?
Right.
So you see, he might think you already pee, put his thing away, and walk and you leak. So he's on early stage. And before I forgot what the reason why the title I want to give this call is the Hausas or the Northerner, they are closing the deal. You know when you close the deal?
Right. Tell us.
Okay. Like in America, if you want to go and buy a car, or if you want to build a new house, you know, be going to the bank, do this, get the contractor. The day you close the deal,
you know, I get that. Okay.
The day you close the deal is the day you sign the contract.
The day you sign
that means now it's legally binded. You see the reason. You see what the Northerners are doing. They know they already know his predicament. Okay, and they are pushing him. He's on early stage. When he goes to the second stage, that's when if you know the normal thing that he's supposed to be able to pronounce, he will be finding it very difficult to find words.
Like he will think them, but you won't just have the what it takes to put them together and make a sentence, right?
Yes. So when he gets to that point, when he gets to that point in the United States, that's when they take the keys away. You cannot drive anymore.
Yeah.
You becoming too dangerous. So if Tinubu win the presidency and he get there, at that point,
so they're just
the Sulaiman or whatever is the Sulaiman or whatever they call it. Yeah, what's the name of the vice president? The one that says he's going to be in charge of security. He's going to take over. So while you are there, Yoruba tọ́lọ̀ ò ní fi efútáyé wọn ò ní dá, Àtíkù wọn ò ní, àtúbọ̀tán wọn ò ní dá. Tọ́ bá kúre wọn ní súre, wọ́n máa parun tọmọtọmọ ni because this is what they're going to do. Wọ́n rò pé àwọn máa ráyè wọlé. They will be thinking that okay, if Bola Ahmed win the presidency and his condition go down south to the point that okay, Shettima is not in charge. They think they will be able to. He will put them under the same umbrella, and no. They'll still be stealing and everything. But I got the news for them. That man is going to get rid of all of them.
And I think he can't wait. I think he can't wait to get rid of all of them.
And let me tell you, okay, the reason why I call this they closing the deal. Where will Yoruba be? Adi Somali will now come back. Ejo, we need to go. Because where they've been, they try to cheated? That's why they not cheated. Because you see, they will be locked out. Totally. They will not come back. You see, because the more the progression of the disease, it doesn't get better. There's no cure. You see, what causes Alzheimer is they call it plaque. Plaque, if you go to the dentist, you see the white teeth and everything, but when they do the cleaning, scrape on plaque, that thing.
Okay. Plaque.
Yeah.
Okay,
thank you. It's in the brain. And the more
to the deep better. Yeah,
this
bad.
It is a flag. So you see, we put deep better. Ross is deep better. Somebody can deep better. I mean, so the thing is called plaque. I saw this thing. I saw human brain. I'm telling you from experience. This is my job.
It's like some brain cells that are like degenerating and they're like not rebuilding.
No,
they say our cells rebuild themselves.
No. The plaque will be migrating little by little. Frontalis, which is your front head, right? For thinking, everything, they started going.
Gradually and
gradually. Last stage, these people that have Alzheimer, they won't even remember how to swallow food.
Yeah.
That's how bad this thing is.
Wow.
I will have to call to let Yoruba knows. Don't sign up.
Don't sign up. So, when this
if they think, yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Go on, sir.
If they think, oh, you see, you said something long time ago that if this man happened to be one of their father, would they do him like this?
Very honest question. But when I now saw Sheyi doing all he's doing, I didn't wish to repeat the question again. I was just like, well, maybe some of them will do it anyway.
Because they're doing it because of a baby. Okay, right now. There is no way they can get to the money. Because the whole idea, not that they love Nigeria, they don't even love Tinubu. You see? Yoruba, they don't even love him, but they love the idea that we follow him, we push him. When he get there, Ati wole, minister. I got news for them. Shetima will block them, like they block Baba Tanku.
Pastor Ruga.
What? Yeah. You see the way they just turn him to an house boy. These people, you see how they turn him to an house boy now. You see those people that follow Tinubu. People that, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Windy City, I'm still with you.
People that follow Tinubu, they won't even have the privilege of being an house boy. They'll be excommunicated.
Kabesi alone.
Because this man said, what did you say? Oh, you said something yesterday about reconciliation, whatever in my put.
And now, Yenny restructuring my put now. To hell with restructuring.
So, chauffeur Yoruba, chauffeur Yoruba, nínú ìjọba ẹ̀.